Hello again, and welcome to our look at the upcoming October 17th trading session. As you can see, I have the economic calendar in front of you as per usual. A couple different announcements could move the marketplace. Building permits out of the U.S. could. To be honest with you, though, do not feel that the markets are paying much attention to that at this point in time. However, in Canada, and this would be mainly affecting, I should say, the Canadian dollar, is the core CPI month-over-month number coming out of September, expected to be 0.1%. After that, we have Michigan consumer sentiment, and that tends to move the stock markets in the U.S., anticipated to be 84.1. Beyond that, there really isn't a whole lot in the way of announcements, so let's take a look at the charts and see if we can glean some type of information out of there. Looking at the S&P 500, you can see that we are forming a hammer again during the session here on Thursday, and it does look like we are trying to find our footing. 1820 has offered enough support to push the market back around, and as a result, we think that we will try to bounce. Right now, though, we think that buying calls on short-term pullbacks is probably the only way to play this. We're going to need to let this market settle down a little bit before we risk any serious amount of money. Looking at the euro dollar, you can see that we did, in fact, fall a bit during the session here on Thursday, but found enough support at 1.27 to turn things back around and form a nice looking hammer. The hammer, as you can see, is pressing the 1.29 level, but it's still not until we get above 1.30 that we're comfortable buying calls. With that, we're looking for a resistive candle. Don't have it right now, so therefore we are sitting on the sidelines. Looking at the DAX, you can see that we have a nice looking hammer, and it appears that the market is in fact going to bounce from the 8,500 euros level. With that, on a break above this cluster here, which is basically 8,900, we're comfortable buying calls. In the meantime, we need to sit on the sidelines. We think Friday could be very volatile, probably best left alone. Looking at the FTSE, you can see that the market has 6,300 and 6,400 as resistance above. So we think short-term selling opportunities, buying puts that is, will abound on bounces. Once we clear 6,400 though, at that point in time we switch over to call buying opportunities. Between now and then though, until we break there, we can only be bearish. And with that, we've taken a look at the upcoming Friday, October 17th trading session.